Happy Friday, Roncha Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. We are here with Louie, and he is working on his new meal regiment. So last Friday, we switched him over to alfalfa pellets, C90 salt, and KIS trace minerals. So the reason that we did this is because his condition hasn't been getting any better with purely medication. So I had done some research, and I had found out that changing up their diet has some benefits as well, and there's been shown some really good results. So I got in touch with a nutritionist by the name of Martha Faraday, who has extensive EPM experience. And she gave me instructions on what he should be fed. And the first thing that she said was to get him off the commercial feed that he was on. So when I change out foods, it usually takes, and especially when I'm adding supplements to it, I let them get their new feed. It takes about a week. It takes about a week for me to figure out what the balance is as far as how much they will eat of the old versus the new. And with the alfalfa, it's different because it needs to be soaked in order for them not to choke on it. So his feed now gets soaked for several hours. After he's done tonight, I will make his morning feed so it will soak overnight. And then after the morning feed, I get his evening feed ready and I soak it during the day while I'm at work. So it's a process, but we do what we have to do. So tonight is actually the first night that we have started adding in his supplements, which is from, and I don't know if I'm saying this company correctly, it's Immubiome, Immubiome, I think is how you pronounce it. I spelled it correctly. I can't say it to save my life, but so we started off with the neck and spine supplement that is only needed to be taken in the evening. So he is eating it slowly, but he is eating it. This is the same thing that happened when we switched him over from putting in the sea salt and the trace minerals. He ate very, very slowly because he was trying to figure out what the new taste was. But then after a few days, usually by the Monday morning feeding, he's accustomed to it, and then he's good to go and he goes at his normal rate. Which he doesn't inhale his food, but he also doesn't sit there and, sorry, I'm trying to keep Charlie away too. He doesn't inhale his food, but he also doesn't take little bites. So with the new food, it takes him a little while. The reason I do it on a Friday is because then I have the weekend for him to get used to it before it's Monday morning and I have more time commitments because I'm trying to get out the door and get to work. I can't get up any earlier to feed, or else the rest of the household is going to be quite upset with me. I already get up pretty early to take care of everybody else and then get out here. So that's why I do it on a Friday, so that they have time to adjust and I am not on the time constraints that I am during the week. We were seeing positive results with this feed change. He was not, he didn't have the leg tremors. He wasn't stretching his neck out and spacing out as much. That started on about Monday is really when I saw the change. Unfortunately, he must have been feeling very good because on Wednesday night, he ended up coming up lame. And then some of the things that were happening with him, the leg twitching, the head, really the clue was the head stretching and shaking that was happening Wednesday. That's when I knew that something was off with his foot when he came up lame, because he wasn't even walking. It was the head shaking. Then once he started walking, then it was obvious that he was very ouchy. So we put a boot on him, and in Louie fashion, he threw the boot off. So Mark is actually coming on Monday, so I'm going to confer with him and see if he tweaked something. It seems like he is, because going left to right, he is, you can really see how sore he is, but going in a straight line, he's not. So I don't know if it's his navicular that is flaring up, because that is on the hoof that has navicular worse, or if he tweaks something because he was playing. You can tell when he's feeling well by how dirty he is. So if he's not feeling very well, he is clean and he has no mud on him. However, when he is feeling well, he wants to go play and he wants to roll around, and then he turns into Pigpen, much like Charlie is. But so he came back on. He came back on when I fed him on Wednesday night, and he looked like Pigpen, but like I said, he was very, very sore. So, other than that, he is doing well. He's still going out and about, and hanging out with everybody. And obviously, you can see he's eating. Sorry about that, guys. Bad internet connection on this side. So he is playing with everybody, and sorry, guys. So he is playing with everybody and wants to be out and about. So he is still doing well in that respect. So I will keep you guys updated as we keep adding supplements. He actually, oh, and I forgot that he's also on vitamin E and I can't remember the other thing. It's in a product called Vitality from Competitive Equine Supplement. So that's a liquid. So that's added in too. So he is actually from Immubiome. He's going to be on 4 different supplements. So I'm trying to add them gingerly so that he will keep eating and will not balk at the changes in his diet, because they do taste different, and even the instructions on adding it says, do it slowly and take your time with it. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going slow, adding a little bit at a time, or adding one at a time. You know, he still needs his full complement of it, but I'm adding one at a time to see how it goes. As you the other thing that did happen since thanks, Lori, we have our fingers crossed too. You know, you guys may have read the post on Monday about Maggie. Unfortunately, she tragically did not make it with her surgery. She did make it through her surgery. However, when she was recovering is when she ended up passing. Some of you may have remembered that Maggie was a severe abuse case. When she came to the rescue, she did not like people, and rightfully so. She didn't trust people, and after having been severely beaten the way that she was, I didn't blame her at all, and I gave her 2 years to just be a horse. And she hung out with Charlie, and she hung out with Toby, who was here at that time, and slowly but surely gained her trust back. But we didn't start retraining her for 2 years. It was obvious that she just needed some time and some space to heal, and we gave that to her. And she went ahead, and once she got her confidence back and her trust in humans again, then we started the retraining process, and she was an all-star. She was a high-level dressage horse. She was a lesson horse, and she was just an amazing girl. And she was adopted out once, and that didn't work out. And she was returned, and then she found the love of her life in Teresa. And when the two of them met, it was obvious that was who Maggie was to be with. And Teresa felt the same way. You know, Teresa and I obviously kept in touch, and I went and I saw Maggie. And it was always a pleasure to watch them ride, because they were truly partners. And, you know, I just want you to keep Teresa in your thoughts. It is devastating to lose your equine partner. As you guys all know, we've had our share of losses this year and last year. And it is heartbreaking. It doesn't even give it justice. I totally understand what Teresa is going through. My heart goes out to her. I'm constantly thinking about her because I know how incredibly hard it is. So if you guys can just send some positive energy to Teresa, and keep her in your thoughts as she moves through the grieving process, I'm sure she would appreciate it, and I definitely appreciate it. So that's really it right now in terms of what's going on. It's getting darker and darker, and you can barely see Lulu as he's... Let's see how he's doing. He's still trying to keep Charlie away as well. But that's really it, guys. We're gonna keep doing what we need to do to get Louie on the right course. You know, it's been a year-long process. to get first him diagnosed and now on, hopefully, fingers crossed, the right path. So I will keep you guys informed on how he's doing and if we're making any progress. Positive thoughts to him too, that this works, and that we're able to get him feeling better. But that's it for right now. I will probably come to you. Oh, you're all right, buddy. You're all right. I will. Sorry, guys. Charlie is trying to eat his food. Apparently, they're rotating positions. Oh, because he did eat most of it. Sorry, guys. It's kind of sometimes a rodeo with everybody. Usually, Charlie is much better behaved, but he knows that I am on video, so he knows that he can get away with more because I'm not fully at his attention. You can see right now what I was talking about a little bit. There we go. Had to find the right spot. You could see what I was talking about before we cut out about his walking. So, like I said, Mark is going to be in on Monday. We're going to talk. I will see if I have to start soaking him, if it's possibly an abscess. And we'll take it from there. But everybody have a good week. Like I said, I'm probably going to come to you guys a little earlier in the week because it is Christmas Eve next Friday. And I want to be cognizant of your guys' time and the holiday and everything. So I'm going to try and come on Wednesday or Thursday. If not, then I'll be on Sunday. Either way, we'll talk next week, and I'll keep you updated with how Lulu is doing. All right, Ronchar Ranchers, be well, and we will talk soon. Thanks, everyone.